Hey there, Kyle here from Podcircle with another podcast pro tip. So in this case, we have a remote recording. We have Angela, who's our host, up here, and then her guest is Dr. James. And so we're going to actually go over two things that we would do in this episode just to help it sound a little bit better. So he has a little bit of a stumble, a stutter in one section, and then we're going to move over here and we're going to fix some crosstalk and show you how that works. So let's give this a listen really quick.
And paid attention to that, those breeds progression over time. We know to that, those breeds progression.
So we're going to actually kind of do a little bit of a tricky edit here. Instead of saying to that, say to those.
Those breeds.
So we're going to remove this section, do a little crossfade there.
And to those breeds progression, attention to those breeds progression over.
So we cleaned up that whole stumble and stutter and just made it sound really cohesive and tight. So listening on here.
Those breeds progression over time. We know that King Charles Cavaliers, right, get heart disease. But yet we wait until they show signs of heart disease.
I love that you're saying this because that's exactly what
So what happens is Angela interjects a little bit, but he actually
signs of heart disease to actually treat them.
So he actually he completes his thought there. So I'm going to do something kind of interesting here. I'm going to take this section and I'm going to duplicate it. So I just took that and I just duplicated it, and it shifted everything else to the right. The reason I'm going to do that is that I'm actually just trying to create some space, because I'm actually going to help him complete his thought and then have her jump in. So I'm going to take this, move it over, and then have her
of heart disease to actually treat them.
And I've got him solo. Let me unsolo him and then have her kind of jump right in.
Disease to actually treat them.
I love that you're saying this because
so that way he gets his complete thought out and then she chimes in, which again is the beauty of remote recordings. They're in separate places. If they were in the same room and they talked over each other, it's a lot harder, and sometimes it's not possible to clean that up. But in this case, we were able to do that.